going on with y'all? Um, Hope all is well. For sure, for sure. I wanted to talk about something with you guys. Um, and I think that it has to do with maybe expanding your story, right? Telling your story for one. Um, I think that with everything that I've been putting effort in to accomplishing and committing myself to, even with the pauses and interruptions, distractions or whatever, that it always comes back to what you want to be a part of your story. And um, the best thing about um, I want to say ad libbing, or when it comes to improv, um, is you get to add things on, naturally, freestyle, which is a lot like, the skills and the interests that we pick up on in some way, and where our dreams and our stories turn. You never know what it's going to be. But the best thing is that when you plan, no matter what it is that you plan, that somehow you get exactly what you needed. At least I do. But that is only a grain of rice to what is cooking for me, just like it would be for anybody. It's just all on knowing, that you have something great, you know. Um, One thing that I admire and love about my story is that it puts me in places that I didn't want to be. It puts me in places I didn't expect to be, and it puts me in places where I guess I just get to realize, what it is that I have, which is always a mystery. So, like I said, I don't have no major dialogue or script put out, but I know that, when it comes to attraction and desire and things like that, what you're drawn to, what is drawn to you, that there's something special there, right? You know what I mean? There's something special there. I used to think a lot about, the conversations that I wasn't having with people, or, the relationships that would come towards me and I wasn't interested, or, the jobs that were just so easily available, but you really don't have an interest in. Whatever the case may be, there's always some type of story or connection in with it all. But I say that to say this: that I was talking to a colleague, an associate, a close member and board member of an organization, and a writers group that I've been a part of and have attended for a couple of years now. And she is an attorney for the juvenile justice system in courts, and she deals with a lot of cases with kids that's involving kids and stuff. So, if you know anything about my story, I got caught my first case when I went to jail at 11 years old. And that was for, doesn't matter what it was for, that's my business. But time served, time done, time gone. On to a new page. I had a brief conversation with her about when it comes to what it is that you do and how you can do things and direct them. It's how organizations have certain, how nonprofits reach out and their mission is towards something in particular. And, you know, it was very brief. I didn't really delve into it too far, but I realize where I'm at now. Like, I have a lot of the work that I've done has been with ARC members, and the majority of them have been juveniles or individuals that just recently got out of jail that are still under the age of 21. So that doesn't speak to me the way that I expect it to, or that I would want it to, considering that I went to jail several times from the time I was 11 to the time I was 19. But it speaks to me in a way of, this is what I'm giving you, this is what you have, this is what you're doing, you know? So it's kind of one of those things where you never know what your story is going to be involved, who's going to be involved in it, and what you can learn from it, and how things could turn out. But I know that I'm open, you know, I have no choice. But I definitely want to expand my mind more than anything, to just be grateful for what it is that I have. And I got these young cats, ambitious, fresh out, know exactly what they want to do, regardless of what they do, how they want to do it. And that's more than anything. And I think that that's important. That's the strongest goal, or the strongest suit that I see thus far. And that's really what I want to see, you know? But anyway, so no major special. I'm going into 6 minutes. I'm tired. I still have one more thing I need to do before I call it a night. So, find a purpose in your purpose, I guess, you know? I don't have a slogan for it, but I'm just sharing. Have a good night. I mean, I'm not sharing, I'm suave, but, you know, I'm sharing. Peace.